What up?
Oh, we have a song.
Oh, we do? Welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto. What's up, everyone?
Happy Friday. We're going to see if they're an inspiration or not. Apparently, Ari did prepare.
Board on a Friday night, rather lucky for you, we have just a solution. There was a wizard fight Friday night. Time to play some D&D Friday night. Gonna hunt my heart Friday night. Maybe kill a hag too Friday night. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Well, there goes all our viewers.
We got it over for you,
Well
buddy.
played. Beautiful. Well played.
That was
It's just the
fantastic.
beginning there.
Inspiration for everybody.
Hurrah.
Yay.
Beautiful techno.
Thank you.
All right. So,
You know, there's another stream I've seen that they, when they hit $100 donations, is when everybody sings, and we just do this for free. Look at the bargain you people get.
exactly. Oh, God. If only we had a group of bards, I would be terrified to see how this stream would go. We might have to do that as a one-shot. Everybody plays a bard.
You say?
Oh, don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. All
We all
right.
just enter
So,
ourselves into improv classes.
I don't think we have the birthday boy yet on stream. So, who will we pick on here? Nick's a neutral third party in a way, kind of.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. See how we
I'm
get
the most
things going.
neutral that you could ever be. Chaotic neutral, that is. Damn it.
We'll be
Can I
lenient
roll
for the
again to
moment.
get lower?
I'll tell you what. Before I tell you what you get for this roll, you can choose to roll again, but if you roll higher, you have to take it.
Oh, shit. Chaos.
So it's up to you.
Damn it.
All right. So interestingly enough, the threshold here was 40.
Oh,
That's what I was going to say, is you
no.
probably want under 40.
Well played, sir.
Damn it. Well, you know what? Chaos.
Leah.
Hi.
So as you kind of adjourned briefly for a short recess after they had dispatched her husband to apparently help everyone else in her stead due to your argument, they finally remove her gag. She has the shackles. They kind of remain on her, but she can walk about. What do you wish to do?
Oh, hello, Ali.
Oh, hi.
Can I just ask,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Well, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No, I just got really, really mad and was trying to get my mom back.
Your mother
Mhm.
was in the abyss, just hanging out? Or
No.
what?
I thought Sunte saved her, but then I realized I was wrong, and Sunte stole her. And I tried to get her back. I got angry, and that's
okay,
all I
no,
remember.
Stop. Sunte stole your mother in the abyss,
Mm-hmm.
so you cast a 10th level spell.
No, I was mad, and then that's all I remember.
Stop talking. I'm
Yes,
talking
ma'am.
now. You cast a 10th level spell to... You must realize how unreasonable this sounds. That sounds completely ridiculous. How could your mother possibly be in the abyss? Nonetheless, Sunte has her.
But she was. You want to roll an insight check?
I do want to roll an insight check.
Oh.
God, my insight sucks. Oh, we're not.
Let's see. I will persuade you of my innocence. She's doing a really bad job at explaining this, but you can tell that she's telling the truth.
Okay, so clearly your mind was in an altered state. Because no sane person would have done that. What spell did you cast?
And you just see like kind of a blank look on her face as she's trying to remember.
I don't even know what spell you cast.
No, I remember the three of us were looking at each other.
There were
I just
3 of
don't-
you.
Oh yeah, I made 2 more of me
All right.
because
You
I was
looking
trying
at
to get
each
my mom
other.
back.
Your mother, yes, who was in the abyss, and soon they had her. Yes, I'm
Sunde's
following.
really tough, by the way. Just to let you know.
I am aware.
But yeah, she had my mom. She had her in that gem. I tried to get her and free her, but
What gem?
the one
one
she
in her
keeps in her bag. No, not the one in her head. She has another one she keeps in her bag, hidden away. She took it from the stand.
From.
It was the one that was in Yavos's head.
All right. All right. So,
I'm telling you, he has my mom. Or she.
okay. Darling, child, this is what happened. Either the gem affected you or the plane itself was affecting you to believe that Sunthe had your mother and was pitting you against each other. I don't know why, other than because that's what the abyss does to you. Perhaps this would be helpful in your legal case that I am stuck in now because you cast a 10th level spell.
So we're gonna say I'm crazy?
Reckless child. All right, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Strength is a weapon wielded with restraint and control. You showed neither of those. And any punishment you received, even if you were in an altered state of mind, is somewhat warranted. A 10th level spell is no laughing matter.
Roll a persuasion check.
This carries heavy punishment.
So much scolding. Okay, she's just kind of. What do I do?
Well, I'm going to do my best to get you out of this mess, hopefully.
I've never even heard of a law like this. I didn't even know what makes a 10th level spell.
And you just figured it out because you are a exceptional caster, and I'm very proud of you, but
It's because I'm a girl, isn't it?
it's because you're a girl, and they hate girls here. They just hate them.
So, do I plead guilty? And the big blue eyes just look at you.
We're gonna hopefully start with something else, considering your means of casting and your situation, right? This is not going to be easy.
And she just kind of tears up a little bit and looks at you. I'm so glad you're here.
Poor child.
How's everyone doing?
You were
Is
gone for
everyone
quite some
okay?
time. Yes, we found our way to another portion of the abyss. They're off somewhere retrieving Ari's heart, I'm sure.
Wait, what?
We fear one of the hags has taken Ari's heart.
Like, they took Deft, or like they took her heart? They broke her? What?
Her her heart was removed, and they took it.
Why are you not more upset? If she
Because
doesn't have her,
Yes.
so she's dead.
No, she's alive again.
So you found her heart.
We did not find she was
She-
she was crafted a new heart, but we still kind of need the old ones. So nobody does any mystical shit with it.
So wait. Hold on. Just to confirm here, and I love you to death, but you're telling me that Ari doesn't have a heart, but it's okay because you guys fixed it and she has no need of a heart and or a new heart, which I believe is called necromancy. And she like looks about the room.
You know what?
And you're getting on me?
That is not my problem at the moment. Currently, you are my problem. I can go yell at other children later.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's all right.
And then you hear a gavel. All right. Kind of summons you up to your table.
I thought we had all day.
Huh.
I thought
What,
you said
just
recess for the day.
We don't have days here.
Okay.
Besides, you didn't even get to meet the prosecution yet.
Oh, good. Well, let's make introductions.
And he looks over towards the beholder wizard. You're a lovely person. You haven't actually got to see too much from him before. And he kind of looks. Yes, we already sent for her. She should be here anytime. And then you just watch as a purple and black cloud kind of forms into a singular form of a female with long black hair as you see Victoria standing before you.
Have I met Victoria? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Have I? As Leah?
I think very briefly at one point she was watching Soren shop for a brief stint, I think. Very, very briefly. And you guys met her in the Delve.
Leah wasn't there during the delve.
Yeah, well, everyone but Leah then. So it would just be people from the Delve and beyond then. I think we met one other time, but that might have been Deft.
Oh, yeah,
But
Deb knows
Leah
her
has
well.
met her. Yeah.
Okay.
Leah knows her because remember what you spent your time doing during the break?
Ah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
We made things.
We did make things.
Magical little magic things. She just kind of looks over at you and just kind of smiles and waves.
I nod my head.
I didn't know this was about Leah. What did Leah do?
Oh, it's not about me, dear. It's about one of our little favorite problem children. I gestured out.
I see. That's unfortunate. Well, good luck. And she kind of walks over to her table.
You're the prosecution.
It's my responsibility as a neutral third party. Don't worry, if she's innocent, I'm sure everything will be okay. But everything has a price, dear.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Back in the abyss. So as soon as they had gone off towards northwestern towards this creature she had told, I think it was Deft and Ari about telepathically,
I believe so, yeah.
and started kind of heading off in that way. What was everyone doing?
Does the hag know we're here?
Are you asking the harp?
Yeah.
All right, so you have your hand on the harp. Mhm.
One was
Single
yes,
note.
wasn't
Yeah, 1 is yes and 2 is no from what you defined.
it?
Correct.
But some of you asked questions that were not yes and no questions.
Is she prepared for us?
Mhm.
Mm. Is she at her cave?
No response.
Doesn't know. So
Okay, 3 strums for I don't know. 4 strums for I don't want you to know.
Prum, prum, prum.
Right, he doesn't know.
Do you like potatoes? And you see as the strange-looking elvish fellow puts his hand on the harp and asks a question.
who are
Prum.
you?
Oh yeah, what's up with this guy?
Oh, they didn't tell you I was coming.
Uh,
I am here to fill in for dear Allie.
do you know where Ellie is?
Why, yes.
Where is she?
I don't like how you
Oh.
called her dear. Who are you?
Oh. Most people just simply refer to me, I am a traveler, so to speak. And you do notice, Slumber the player, he is wearing your jacket in the past.
You mean the future?
Nope. We're in the past.
Well, where is she?
Well, she's at her trial. She kind of had a
Trial?
little bit. Yeah, it's okay. Your other friend, the drow
Leah?
lady. Yeah, that one. She's there with her, so I'm sure everything should be fine. From everything I remember, I mean, it should be okay.
What is she on trial for?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. She used to tell me this story once upon a time. Oh gosh. Oh. She accidentally discovered 10th level magic. It's actually a really funny story. She used to tell me about it all the time.
10th level magic?
My little overachiever.
Your little overachiever?
Oh, yes. It's very hard to explain, but I'm her husband from the future now. It's hard. It's very difficult. But I am her husband later, and then he like makes a circle with hand. And now, but back then, yes, something
You,
like that.
you see the confusion on his face turn to scrutiny very quickly as he analyzes this
husband?
man.
Oh no, I'm not married to the Ally you know now. I will be later.
You said you're a traveler?
Unless she's convicted, and then what happens?
Uh, I've been alive through many cycles, and I don't ever remember her being convicted, so everything should be okay, and I think she would be released, if I recall. It has been quite some time since the last cycle. And I'm kind of an odd one. I don't reset with the rest of you. My cycle is actually about to end in the next few years or so, and begin anew.
Huh?
So you're a lot older than her, is what you're saying. Hmm.
Oh, the Ally I know has been gone for quite some time. But always
It's
happy
gonna
to help when
happen
she's in need.
again?
And again and again.
I'm so lost.
Mhm.
Such is the way of things. As long as there are no deviations from our set paths of destiny, then everything should remain the same.
Oh, that guy said it was different this time, though, huh?
Yeah.
What guy?
Astaroth? I
Yeah.
guess that's what his name was.
That's true. Never heard of him.
Really?
Pierce is just kind of in the background looking at this guy very amused. Like, but I am here to help. How may I be of assistance?
Well, we're trying to get a heart back from a hag, supposedly, and we're asking this harp questions because that's normal, right?
You notice when you say hag, you just see the cringe go through his entire body. Seemingly, he's had some bad experiences in his past with hags.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
Man, you too.
It would have to be a hag. Why is it always hags?
It's always hags. Always.
So, whose heart are we getting? They killed a friend of yours? I
Claire just
assume?
kind of like slightly looks to the side and raises her hand a bit.
Oh, question, dear?
Oh no, it's hers.
Oh, what is it? And he kind of walks over to you and just sniffs you. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Oh, yes, let's find that heart. Do you have any clues?
The hag has it.
That is
Why
an
do you think we're
excellent clue.
asking questions to a harp?
Oh my gosh. You could ask it anything? I thought, oh. Well, why don't we just take it with us? How long is your spell last, Thirst?
Which one was it? It was Animate Dead.
Animate
wasn't it?
Dead.
I think it was Animate Dead.
Why did I not open my character?
I think it's for 24 hours, isn't it?
I don't
At
remember.
And then you
least
have to
if we can
recast it
refresh
and
it.
then
Well, the good news is because of Theris casting the spell, it's a little bit more cooperative than it might typically be.
My character's not loading up. Does it show that it's taken again? I don't show it in character sheets, and I don't have it up.
I cleared the honor. Try now. Forget what we ended up doing last time for this one.
Yeah,
I ended up
here.
claiming it and then. Oh, you got it? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's here now.
the creature is under your control for 24 hours. After which point it stops obeying your commands. You've given it to maintain control over it. Another 24 hours, you must cast a spell on it or on the creature again before the current 24-hour period ends.
So I can just keep recasting it.
Why don't we just bring it with us?
I mean, it's kind of big.
Well, make it smaller. Hello.
It's also it's technically the mangled corpse of one of my friends, and I'm gonna unpack that later.
So you don't want to take it with you?
Well, we can, but
It would be much easier.
Can.
If you can shrink it, yes, bring it along.
If anyone is good at shrinking things, it is me. He just kind of watches. He stops for a second.
I don't know if that's something you want to be proud of, buddy.
And then he continues on to his path. How small do you need it? And you just watch. He puts his finger on the top of it and pushes down. It shrinks down to about the size. We'll say like 3 feet tall. Smaller?
We have a bard that can play it. Or anybody that knows music? Just like a regular arm-sized harp.
I
We
mean,
used to
I know
have
how to
that.
play, but that is
That's what's
icky.
called a lyre.
We used to have a bard.
Yeah, I'm not playing that.
All right, Tanya, all yours.
I was gonna say I thought I had an ability. I don't know if it's harp, but I thought I had an instrument.
By the way, wasn't there supposed to be one more of you?
Oh, I have a viol.
She ran off that way.
What's a viol? That's a violin, right?
Yes.
Similar to a
Um,
violin.
Similar.
Okay. And I have some
believe,
musical
if I recall
expertise.
correctly, viola is like an in between a cello and a violin or something like that.
Okay. Well, if it's anything like a viola, I can give it a whirl.
Oh, absolutely not, but this should be fun to watch. But here, you can hold it. Actually,
think-
and he
Alright.
kind of looks at it. You might even be able to shoot an arrow from it. How funny would that be?
You could notch like 10 arrows at once.
All right, I failed my wisdom save. I'm gonna totally do that.
All right. So you are now holding the.
Or I guess that would probably be an intelligence. Whatever, doesn't matter.
So you have it for now.
Excellent.
You can actually shoot an arrow. It is kind of weird because it is made from flesh, but it does shoot the arrow, at least for now.
I don't suppose you can undo hag curses or whatever this plane does. Can you?
Like what kind of a curse?
Magic went a bit awry and it's changed a few things.
Ooh. Oh, because we're here. Chaos. Always a tricky one when it seeps through. Actually
Mhm.
doesn't come from our realm, but it has seeped in here. What specifically? He just stares at your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Bit embarrassed, I nose. And
Oh, I
bit,
didn't even notice. What about your nose?
it's bigger than normal. It's broken. She just pulls out the mirror again.
Oh, you mean it's not the magic did? Oh, yes. I believe I could fix that.
Please do.
Disclaimer, it is a bit of a painful process.
You're not just gonna cut my nose off, right?
Not exactly, no.
What are you gonna do?
Do you trust me?
We
Kinda
do that.
glances to Taft and
As you glance over, he smacks you in the face with his staff. And your head just rings.
ow.
You
Dude,
fall over to the ground and you just and you watch as she comes up. While her head is a little bit red, the nose is back to normal.
I was so hoping you were going to say worse.
No, it's the sexy Squidward treatment.
Good. Nothing that Whack can't take care of.
Hmm?
Oh, that's my staff's name. His name is Whack.
Looks at the mirror, jumps up, gives him a hug. Thank you.
All right, well, since they went that way, I suppose we should probably follow before she
Oh,
gets
yeah.
the hag before us.
She's not heading to the hag.
Where was she heading then? Was there something that way?
Whatever the big thing is. Oh, you don't think it's one of her demons, do you?
It probably is.
We should probably wrangle her up.
Okay. So we're gonna walk. I like walking. It's been a while.
Yep.
This will be fun.
Very
Well,
well.
Enthusiasm.
So
Huh?
mortal of us. Woo.
I have to walk. Someone broke my machine.
What do you mean?
I miss Rosie.
Oh, Rosie. You made Rosie?
No, it was given to me as a reward.
Ah. What's your name? Tanya, is that you? I recognize you from you. Yes, of course. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your robot. I'm actually good friends with well, what time is it now? Your adoptive parents yet? No? Close?
Grandpa Morgan and Grandma Penelope.
Yes, okay, good. I did get my time right. I could help you with that.
What did you say? I can't hear that right.
I might be able to help you with that.
Really? That'd be helpful.
Let's see. Do we have anyone to pick on for D100s yet? Or is it just us?
Just us.
On your old D100, why not?
I'm gonna drink a beer, right?
Yes, don't tell anyone I did this. And you just kind of watch as he steps into nothing and disappears.
Pulls out a Gundam.
And then you just kind of watch like this little tear appear. Tanya? And you just see a very much rosy build, but much more updated that walks out. Tanya!
Tanya runs up to Rosie and gives it a hug.
She just kind of picks you up. Oh, missed Tanya.
She has more words.
You've been
It is
upgraded.
good to see you, Tanya.
Tanya's just very happy. Keeps hugging Rosie.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of lifts you up and puts you on her shoulders.
I does say, "Tally ho!"
And she just kind of starts jogging along with you guys.
I mean, you're probably having an easy time. I'm still moving half speed.
Your little buddy just kind of floats with you guys. All right. So are you following Sunthay's path or are you just heading in that direction?
Yeah, we'll try and follow this path.
All right. I'm gonna roll for Sunthay. Actually, I don't want to roll for Sunthay. That sounds like a horrible idea. Ooh, Tanya, roll for go ahead and roll one for Sunthay.
What am I rolling?
It's a D100.
Hi.
I believe that is in the correct range we're looking for. Oddly enough, sometimes when you go looking for something, you
You
find
get
it.
what you want.
Okay. All right. So got a bit of a lead on you guys. Who was tracking Go ahead and roll survival. There's enough of you. If anyone wants to help, you can get advantage.
I imagine Jason. If not,
Yeah.
Ari can attempt it.
Yeah, I definitely need some help because I'm currently actually rolling at disadvantage.
I have no intention of wanting to find this one.
Don't know why. Oh wait,
Exhausted.
no. Did I? I did roll my wisdom at advantage. Never mind. I thought it was disadvantage. I'm dumb. Cool. So I will. Take
I'll try to. I'll help because I've been on this island before, and if things are in the same area, I can try to help.
It is almost an exact carbon copy from the bits you do run across that you remember.
Yeah, then I'll help him.
All right.
Okay, it's not bad. So you kind of watch and you follow the path, and soon the tracks actually lead fairly along the path that the path would go. You continue on that way. Let's see here. Oh, Leah's not here anyways. That is convenient for Leah, at least. Hey, Deft. Or did she just say she was going okay?
Did she?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna get more water, but yes.
Oh. As you're walking, are you walking next to Ari, I'm assuming?
Sure.
As you guys are just walking and talking, your leg feels excruciating pain, like in your left knee, and you just fall to the ground. Like someone stabbed you through the kneecap.
Ari immediately turns and crouches down. Are you alright?
It burns. Like it feels like it's still in there.
No, that's not. That's not good. Ow.
What the fuck did you do? I'm gonna check his leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
I am not being gentle with it.
Roll an investigation check at this point.
Oh, investigation? Alright.
Yeah.
I was hoping for medicine.
I know.
Can I investigate my own leg? Because these clowns. I don't know what they're looking at.
That we're gonna have to take the leg.
No.
Can I investigate?
Sure, if you'd like.
It's doable.
Oh,
What
just
are we
kind of
trying to
looking.
investigate?
Deft's leg is in pain.
Did you make an obvious like outcry or anything?
I
Yeah, he
fell
fell
over
over.
and started
Okay.
like crying out.
Okay, yeah. So I'll look over, see what's up.
All right. So Tanya, you actually do look. You find there's markings like almost odd color of bruising on Deft's kneecap in certain parts, but there's like nothing else. Oh no.
What'd you do
Obviously,
here?
it's necrosis. We need to remove the leg.
No.
Did someone say amputation? Tanya pulls out and starts pulling out her tools.
There's you actually missed the bruising until Tanya found it. Once Tanya points it out, you kind of look over. From what you can ascertain, you need to roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Like this isn't a wound. This
Why did
is
this change
magical.
the colors of my dice again?
Oh, that's funny.
That's why I'm rolling like crap.
I wonder if that's part of the reason your Theris's change. I only see one Theris in there though.
I know my dice color changed as well. I noticed that with all my all my characters though.
This is almost like some sort of a curse, Theris, from what you could tell. Solomon,
Mm-hmm.
as you're kind of sitting there irritated, having the delay, and that they want to kind of go towards the direction as soon as other than the fact it's the direction you need to go anyways. All of a sudden, in your neck, you feel excruciating pain, like right at the base of your neck, on your spine. It feels like someone like stabbed you through the spine. And it just burns and your head aches with pain as well.
Solomon just rolls his shoulders. It appears we need to hurry. I'm gonna pick up Deft by the scruff and just carry you.
Ah, my scruff.
After about 5 minutes, your knee still hurts, but it feels like whatever was affecting your knee kind of stopped. And the same thing kind of happens for you as well, for Solomon.
As Solomon is carrying me, I'm gonna make the same joke I did before. Ari, come closer.
Same knee. Bam!
Ari,
And you hit the ground again.
No, Solomon's carrying him like a potato sack.
So you go to tell it, and then the excruciating pain hits as well.
Ari,
I'm gonna try to
I
remove
need
curse.
one thing. I need up dog.
I dropped some.
Go
I
ahead and
dropped
roll
him.
your Arcana check.
I dropped Deft.
I need a 15. Come on,
Ari,
one.
please. My last
I
request.
want to roll on the table. Come on. Nope, it's successful.
Okay, so as you cast over the knee,
Nice.
the bruise disappears. But from what I'll give you from the previous Arcana check too, you feel that while you can take care of the issues and the things, it's not necessarily something else is going on somewhere else. And then you kind of think back to how you teleported in here and you think you know what this might be. This is like some sort of voodoo magic. Because all of your blood, other than, well, actually all of your blood, even Leah, was used to get here.
Do I even have blood?
So it's
I
basically
think I
being
run
used
on grape
against us.
juice.
It looks like she's probably using it to cast spells against you guys of some sort. Although it doesn't seem to be cast at all of you quite yet. So you're not sure. But you know it's affecting at least those two.
What is it there?
It seemed to be curses. It's probably the hags that has control of this domain, and my assumption is that from entry using our blood, she has access to that. So be wary.
Damn it. I knew I should have just teleported us here. Is there anything we can do to block the curses, or
We just kill her.
I'm not sure. And with that said, then I'm going to cast on myself a protection from evil. Just to
Roll an Arcana
see
check.
if that works.
I don't think you can technically fail it, but you never know.
Yeah, I can't. A one always fails. Yeah, that's fine. I needed a 13.
Not a problem at all. He kind of looks. Well, your wizard should be able to help you. There's mind protection magic that might assist.
they're not exactly here.
I thought you had two. Oh,
Yeah.
because I could see how that would be very difficult. Well, what about you?
Me? I'm not a wizard.
Well, try harder. It's just words on paper and pictures and.
Hopefully I'm okay even without that, since I've got my my Christmas ring.
Look, I tried using some magic and it backfired horribly.
There's no noticeable change.
Is it the magic or is it just the realm that we're in causing that?
Oh, that's a side effect of using the chaos you see. Magic works differently here, where you typically kind of use part of this power. The chaos from this realm kind of seeps in and takes the place of that. So It gives you unlimited magic at a cost if you can't control it. I thought you said you were a sorcerer,
Yeah.
and you never studied the arcane? I mean, everyone should have a basic understanding.
Schools are expensive.
It's true. Actually, our children were homeschooled for many, many years.
You had kids?
Yes, 3.
Ugh.
What are the names?
And just kind of looks over and smiles. Oh, well, now I wouldn't want to spoil all the fun. But 2 girls and a boy.
Surely you must spoil some of the fun.
No, not particularly. Besides, if I recall correctly, we'll have enough fun for all of us.
You should
And then
totally name one
Why
of
does
your
that
kids
sound
Guinevere.
ominous?
He puts his
Really
finger up
funny.
for a second, and he's like, I think right. And you just hear off in the distance, and you feel the ground begin to shake. Kind of like an earthquake. Oh, see? All right, on cue.
She kind of looks toward Death and back at him.
What is that?
Oh,
Where we're headed.
yes, I believe if that's your friend finding what he was looking for, or she was looking for.
Oh,
An
good.
earthquake?
Oh, not. And you just feel this massive blast of like hot air shoot out from the direction he came in, and like all the trees blow towards you guys that
Oh my
direction.
god, it's not an earthquake, it's an atomic bomb.
And then you just watch as you see this line of like dust and rock shooting up in the air, just heading in your guys' general direction.
You'll take cover.
You just watch as it shoots past you guys, maybe like 200 feet away. It didn't end up getting that close to you, but it just leaves this massive trail in the ground. It continues on for like another 500 feet past you until it comes to a stop. You kind of look from that direction, and this trail goes for like a 2 mile from where it impacted.
What the hell?
Was that Sunthe or was that something Sunthe did?
Well, where do you go to look? You go to the thing that flew 500 feet past you, or the direction it came from?
Look the direction.
like-
it came from.
Yeah, I feel like we should check the thing that just flew past us first.
Now, when you say flew past us, did we get a good enough look to see, like, was it someone flying like Superman or somebody that got punched and was just being hurled away?
It looked like, if you had to gauge it, it looked like someone probably got punched and they hit the ground and continued digging a trench in the ground while they were waiting to stop from the force of the hit.
Oh my god.
and they didn't just explode.
So we got
on
straight up
impact.
Superman level
Impressive.
fighting going on.
Is it Sunthe?
You guys run over there, and you just see Sunthe not covered in blood at this point. Well, not the blood from before, but she's covered in her blood now, but she's just on her back. And you guys all hear in your head, "Oh!" And she just kind of sits up
Stop running off.
and stands up and starts walking back towards. And you just hear this massive roar come from the trees up ahead in the swamp.
That can't be good.
Yes, that.
All right, you know a lot about this. What is it that's about to chase us down?
Oh, not a clue. She didn't tell me this part.
Well, it sounds like this could be a good distraction while we go around to look for the hag. Maybe this will draw her attention and we can sneak in.
Worth a shot?
All right.
Ooh, I loved distractions.
You know what? I think it's a great time for a pep talk.
All right, so you're gonna give your motivational speech.
Yeah.
We'll fast forward through it for you, for the sake of you. All right, so everyone gets their temporary hit points. We're up to 9 people. How many people? I think enough for all of you, yeah.
That's a good question. Give me a sec, I gotta read it.
If it's the feat, I think it's 10.
6. 6.
My dude.
Well, 2 people get left out, or actually 3 because of the child.
Your dude friend does not need it. Neither does the child.
So 1 person gets left out then. Who you leaving out, Deft? There is a correct answer.
I can get everyone here.
Including yourself?
Tanya, Solomon, Theris. All right, yeah.
Oh, can you not give it to yourself?
No, I can give it to myself.
I was counting Leah.
He's not here, dude.
I noticed.
Leah's not here right now. Please leave a message.
She could definitely use an inspirational speech right about now.
Where is my dude?
Yeah, I'm just walking towards the thing of that bodied Sunthé.
Hey, Theris, if you want to top everybody off, that'd be
It's funny,
pretty
before you
clutch.
mentioned that, I said I was about to say, since Theris is feeling this kind of like just unlimited power flowing through the area, kind of reaches out, and I'm going to try a level 5 mass cure wounds. So that's
Sure, roll that
a
Arcana check.
17. Oh, it went off.
That was really close to a 1 there.
So let me target it. I think I get everybody targeted.
Thanks.
That's
That was
nice. Thank you.
Sure, and then I
appreciate
still
the
see
thought.
scrapes and cuts on everybody, so I'm going to try a lower level one.
Just like for the record, Jason is still in pristine
What?
Yeah, we know. You're the only one immune to the freaking voodoo thing, probably, because you got mind blanked.
There may be others. You never know.
Thanks for that, Deft.
You're welcome.
Let's just upload a little map in case we need it. How about that? I mean,
There, now everybody's good.
Thank you.
there we go. So as Synthé walks back, do you guys just follow, or do you like stop Synthé or ask Synthé any questions?
I mean, tried to tell her to stop drinking.
Soothie, we're gonna go fight the hag. Didn't you want to eat her heart or something?
Persuasion.
You're gonna miss out.
Better be a darn good persuasion. Looks at you, and you just hear in your head, "This is better."
Okay. What are you even fighting?
So are we going to fight it or avoid it?
I still have the harp, right? I'm gonna ask the harp, hey, what is this thing?
Well,
Yes.
it's a yes/no questions.
From.
Oh, right. I forgot it was yes, no. Is this creature Sunthé fighting related to the hag?
From.
That's yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think every creature on this layer is going to be related to the hag.
So if we kill this creature, will this hurt the hag?
Plum, plum, plum.
Hmm.
Sounds like a
Not-
maybe.
yeah, not one of the answers I was hoping for.
Cynthia,
Well-
what are you fighting?
Ultimate prize.
What would the ultimate prize be?
Continues walking.
Ooh.
Still staggered a little bit.
Oh, you know what? I asked the harp. Can Sunthé defeat this herself?
Plum, plum.
All right.
Keep in mind, this is also based on the harp's knowledge.
Right.
That's a disclaimer.
Well, the harp does not think that Sunthé can defeat it on her own. So, what do you all say? Maybe this will help us find the hag.
I say we use it as the distraction to move forward.
Um, do you have any idea of where she might be?
I believe the harp knows we can use it sort of as a
Oh,
what's the
yeah.
word I'm looking for.
What if I try to use it like a compass?
I
Like, I'll-
asked if she was in the cave.
A
and
dowsing
it
rod of
said, "I don't
sorts."
know."
Are we, by the way? This place looks really familiar.
I'm gonna try something with this harp. I point the harp in a direction. Is the hag this way?
Plum, plum, plum.
I'm gonna point it for your reference. I guess I'm gonna point it east.
Well, you have to remember the head got cut off, so it has no way to see.
Oh,
It
But
doesn't
good-
know where
good train of
Jack
thought.
is.
Ask it if it can sense the hag.
We're in the abyss
can it sense the
on a
hag?
layer
Plum, plum.
that is near to an island near Marrow.
Well, how could an island near Marrow be in the abyss? You're not making sense.
No, it just looks
Are you
like an
feeling
island.
okay?
Got better.
Why do you have two tails?
Same reason.
I kind of like it. You were
Yeah,
saying.
cute. Oh yeah. I'm guessing she. I don't know. She used to live on the island by Marrow, and I'm guessing when she came down here, she made this place look like it.
Ugh. Why would anyone want to make another one of those?
Just kind of shrugs.
It's because they're sick
Ugh.
in the head.
He kind of looks over. I think, if memory serves, there's a small lake that kind of is in that direction. I mean, they say it's a small lake, but I personally always thought it was more of a pond. Rather deep pond, but I don't know. What's the qualification for a pond versus a lake?
Hmm.
The mysteries of the universe, I tell you.
Is that where the hag is?
Oh no, that's what's over there. That's where your friend's going.
Oh,
Although I think there's just animals and fish, if it's anything like the one I remember. But given your current, I would assume no. Yes, it must no bad.
You know, there's actually a surprising amount of politics involved versus when deciding if a body of water is a pond or a lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got to be like a certain size and depth, and we used to have to send people out all the time over territory disputes because ponds were generally could be private, but lakes I could not be. I'm talking too much.
I've also
Oh,
heard
he's
of some of
very
the
interesting.
central southern areas calling them tanks.
Thanks.
Stock
I
tanks.
like that.
Now reservoirs. Don't get me started on reservoirs.
We've got no idea where to find her.
Oh, sorry.
Let's at the very least get a look at whatever it is Cynthia's fighting.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared. That thing looked kind of crazy.
Well, your friend can fly so fiercely, we should have no issues.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like she had a pretty good handle on it.
Well,
Oh, you mean that wasn't on purpose? Oh,
It might have been.
anyone have any ideas where she might be?
In a few moments, probably over there or somewhere else.
I'm at the Hag.
Oh,
Cave
we
is a
know
good
that.
place to start.
All right.
so do you use this as a distraction, or do you go check it out?
We'll start walking. We may need her though.
I'm sure she'll show up in our time of greatest need.
Do you enjoy lying to yourself?
I do. I really do.
All
Was it
right.
Solomon and Cynthia that had the 9 lives?
Solomon.
Well, perhaps we could do both. And I point at Solomon, I go, you could go check what she's fighting and help, and we'll sneak around and look for the hag.
How would I do that?
Cynthia has some kind of uncanny ability to survive whatever is thrown at her in the abyss. I imagine she'll be fine.
All right. So sneaky, sneaky. Well, we don't really need to sneak because of the distraction, but use the
Yeah.
distraction and continue.
Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. So
And
as you
I'll
guys
use
kind
pass
of
without trace from the staff as well.
yeah, easy enough to do. So you guys continue on in that direction. And you guys kind of look to your right as you pass over where Synth is, and you do hear more of the loud roars and blasts of air coming out. And it continues on for about 5 minutes. And then as you kind of continue on your path, you notice it stops.
Well, one of them's dead now.
Or both.
They just fought for like 3 weeks of sessions. In
I'm,
those 5 minutes.
Yeah, so 5 minutes.
5-minute battle, that's 3 weeks.
I'm pretty sure she's fine.
You guys just kind of take a last glancing look, and then you continue going forward. So, you going to the cave you remember previously?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll a D100 for me. Why don't you?
47.
So many mid rolls tonight.
Let's see what we got for you. Table. As you guys continue into the swamp, you do notice these bugs flying around that are really freaking annoying. They're like kind of like a carpenter bee in size. And they kind of like
swarming us?
fly.
Or?
They don't swarm. They're kind of spread out. They're not all like grouped together. But they'll like dive bomb at your heads.
Stupid bugs.
I'm just gonna light my head on fire and see if that deters them.
They seem to leave you alone.
Okay, cool.
You just got like a little crown of fire on your head. However, I need to. Ooh, how do we want to do this? Everybody roll a d20. Lowest loses. Oh no.
That would be me.
Oh, do I? Oh yeah, I don't have anyone to roll for. This is amazing. This is like the first time ever. Okay. Theris, as you guys are kind of walking through, one of those flies kind of buzzes at your head, and it does actually try to sting you.
Now, is this an evil thing? Because I got protection from good and evil up.
No, it's just a creature. 24. You take. I didn't want that. I just need one. You take. Whew. Ooh, max damage. 7 points of piercing damage. And I need you to roll a constitution saving throw, please.
I'm also going to Hellish Rebuke.
Nice. So you kind of swat at your arm, and then you hellish rebuke, and it just completely obliterates it.
Oh, hang on, I got to get which level is that one?
It's level 1, I think. Pretty sure.
It's an awful spell.
It's what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's first level.
First level.
Wait a second. Actually, I don't think clerics get that.
Really? I thought they did.
I thought they did too.
Oh, maybe it's a
filtering by-
racial thing.
No, filtering by cleric spell only, and it wasn't coming
Yeah,
up.
warlocks are the only ones. Tieflings too.
Go get it.
Yeah, warlocks and oath breakers. So never mind. I do not do that. I figured that sounds like a cleric thing too.
You can take a swing at it. It's just a fly, like in size. It's just.
No, I'll just be swatting at it, and with my hand, just trying to kill it like a normal bug.
Well, it has more hit points than it's got. Like, if you hit it with your weapon, you might kill it. It doesn't have a lot of hit points, but it has more than one hit point.
I would be slapping at it. So
I'll say, for the sake of just because of what you could do, you just kind of look at it, and this one keeps bothering you as you reach out after it tries to bite you. You just reach out your hand and kind of crush it
my left
without
hand.
having to touch it. You just squeeze your hand, and you just watch this fly stop moving and fall to the ground. Jason, this one comes at you.
Damnable bugs.
No.
It's an 11. It misses. It's coming back around. What are you doing?
Dodge again.
What are you doing? Fast
Can I
little
hit
bugger.
it?
Sure, roll an attack at it. It's
Attack?
in the combat tracker.
All right. I guess I'll swing at it with my sword.
Sure, go for it.
I'll do like a quick draw.
I will say, yeah, it's fine because
Ooh,
not with that roll
was a
though.
2.
I take that back.
Wait, actually, is that just for archery, or am I able to re-roll on that? I think that's just for bows.
I think it's just for. I'm not sure. I think it's just for shots though.
I think it's just for arrows. I'll double
Is there like a
check, but I think
swarm
I'm
of
done.
them?
No, they're just a few of them flying around.
But
They're
am I
just
taking
in the
an
area.
One nearby.
Am I taking an attack of opportunity, or is this actually an attack action?
This is an attack, so you can take another one because you have multi-attack.
Okay.
It's just fast.
Better than a 2, please. Oh my god.
Well, you went the wrong way, man.
You guys just watch as this fly gives Jason the fight of his life. As he may die at any moment. It will get advantage on its next attack because this is hilarious. That is a natural 20.
Do I have a dodge? I feel like I do. I have,
You
some-
tell me.
I have shadowy dodge. What does that do?
Sounds like a dodge. You tell me. Before I
Never
smite you with
mind,
my fly.
it's, I can if I. Okay, so unfortunately, it had advantage because of my critical one, so I can't use it.
All right.
But
so
normally, what I could do is I could impose disadvantage.
brace yourself.
This
You
is the
take
karma.
8 points of piercing damage. It broke your concentration.
God damn it! I'm rolling low for everything.
Man, this fly.
This is karma
Uh,
for not taking any damage.
And I
from
need
them.
you to
That's what I get when
roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm gonna roll another 1 on this. Watch this. I rolled 2 1s for a total of 11. Actually, sorry, total of 13.
That is a fail.
Shit.
It's just it things you just like hit it away, and you just don't feel really. You don't feel well. Not at all.
Do I feel like it's been like a really long and late night of binge drinking?
No, you just feel really lethargic, and your speed is currently halved.
Ah, shit. I ate fucking cheese. It's canon now. Jason is lactose intolerant.
It's still coming back at you. Is anyone helping him with this fly? Seeing him in distress?
Yeah, we're
Can I
gonna throw
grab
a
it?
fireball at it.
All right, so it goes in. It's gonna get one more dive bomb as the fire bolt comes over.
Oh, Solomon is going to reach to grab it too.
This time I would have liked to have used my thing to impose disadvantage.
Sure. So go ahead and impose disadvantage on it. So I'll just roll again. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, didn't help.
So it goes in. Oh, let's
So-
see.
Whose thing hits first? Does Solomon grabbing it or Ari's firebolt?
I will say, based on the damage it would have, or the attacks that they did, right as this thing is gonna hit you in the face, Jason, trying to finish you off, you watch as this black firebolt just comes by and knocks it out of the sky and obliterates it. And then what did you throw, Solomon?
Solomon was going to grab it.
You'd have to run over to it, so probably wouldn't have got there in time.
Gotcha. No, if he was next to me, I would have grabbed it. Otherwise, yeah, no, that's his problem to deal with.
Thank you, Ari.
But you do not
Nothing.
feel well, and you just and you kind of like brush off where it stung you a couple times, and you just watch as a little bit of blood like trickles out and falls to the ground, and it starts to like curdle and bubble.
I think it put something bad in me.
And then you just hear, with wings flittering on the ground, and you see
I step on it.
two other flies kind of shoot out from this as you go to step on the goo after it breaks, and they just kind of pop up and start flying around you.
Can I just ignite my wings and use them as two big fly swatters?
If you'd like to try, roll. For this would be an Arcana check for you.
I'm good at those. That's a 13.
Isn't that? Oh, because you're not proficient in that. That's correct. So you just kind of form two quick things. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to probably take them out, but probably want to get out of this specific area. They're coming from somewhere nearby.
Yeah, let's hustle.
Who is going to help Jason? Because he's currently moving at half speed.
So is Solomon, so that's probably about the speed we can move.
All right, so you guys just kind of defend off as best as you can as you make your way through the swamps. Is anyone taking a look at Jason?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I can look at him as well.
I was just gonna cast a. Can't remember if it's
I actually have
poison or-
Lesterization for myself, but
Lesterization.
Lesterization.
I said Restoration.
Protection from poison. It's a level 2.
Does
Yeah, at
anyone
least in my
have
mind I did.
cure disease?
What's a disease, not a poison?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have Conjure Barrage. That starts with a C.
Isn't it cure poison disease? You should have that right there.
I'm looking it up, see what level it is. Protection from poison.
Thinking back to his school days.
Oh, is he carrying his textbook with him? Is this his middle school textbook? Has cure disease in it?
It's like it's in there somewhere.
It's not listed as cure such. Is it remove?
As you guys are kind of wading through as this is all going on, you're taking a look at him as you're slowly walking. The sky goes dark, and there's no light.
Is this a very familiar kind of sky going dark to Solomon?
Not specifically.
Okay. There's
am
not
I
a bunch
still-
of bugs about to.
No, nothing like that. But you probably do have like a little panic attack from it. Like, "Guys, no.
Yeah,
Like-
no. His eyes jolt up real quick.
Our bugs will blot out the sun.
Lesser restoration can cure a disease.
Does not say disease.
Yeah, you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it.
Okay, I just went to the back end. I didn't read the front part. I was looking at no blind, deafened, paralyzed, and poison.
Do you need a small diamond for that, or just greater?
That's yeah.
greater
It's
is-
just a verbal
Just no
and
material,
somatic
yeah.
for lesser, but it is a level 2, so I need a 14.
You got a better chance of getting it than me.
Oh, it doesn't go off, but it isn't a failure. I'm like, damn it! What the hell? Try it again.
Natural one.
I'm trying.
You like smack your hand, get the magic flowing again, and then it goes through.
Yay!
So your blood returns to normal, and your speed is returned to full, and you no longer produce flies.
Oh, thank goodness. That was probably the worst thing that could have ever happened to me.
You do have this really uncomfortable remaining feeling though of like things crawling inside your veins. And every time you feel any slight movement of anything, even your own natural movements, you're like, there's got to be something in there. Like, ugh.
Oh. Gross.
Like worms crawling through them. There you go.
Yeah, as,
Worms
as-
crawling,
says that
the
Ari's just
worms
going to get
crawling.
even a bit closer to death to his ring of fire.
I mean, he could have tried to put it over all of you.
Too bad Marius isn't here with Bram. I'd totally have him like go over there and like just barely brush up on his arm.
Also, question. You said it gets like dark. It gets like really, really dark. Is it like magical darkness where like even I'm being impeded from being able to see?
No. Like it's just this place hasn't really been dark. It's always
Okay.
been kind of the same color, and it wasn't like it gradually became night. Like all of a sudden, it just got dark, and so it's just
Got
plain.
it. Okay.
Like it became night all of a sudden.
Cool.
We should hurry.
Mhm.
Says the man who's moving at fast speed.
There's and Ari. I need both of you to roll Arcana checks. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like regular darkness to her.
As you guys, well, it's less about that. As you guys are kind of like getting there, so your attention is kind of like drawn back towards the direction that Sunthe was, and you get this very ominous feeling that just appeared from that direction.
Something's behind us.
Oh no.
Can I tell how far, or is it just
It was like exactly where Sunthe was fighting that thing.
wherever that battle was going on with Sunthe and whatever? I can feel it from there.
Sounds like that's going well then.
Very good.
Let's not wait around to find out.
I like it here.
Who said that?
The guy.
Hmm.
I've heard so many stories. It's nice to finally get to meet you.
If only it was under better circumstances.
But don't worry, as long as I'm here, no harm will. Oh. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. And you just watch. It's all of a sudden his clothes and stuff fall down to the ground like in a pile. And then you slowly see like his clothes starting to move as something much smaller stands up in its place. And you just see a little blonde boy. Theris, roll a history check. Actually, I'll let Theris, Deft, and Ari roll a history check. Your DC might be slightly lower though, Theris. Oh, that fell off in that 20. Too bad.
Ari and Diff have no idea what's going on.
No one completely
Although-
succeed. Theris, you do far better than they did though. You
Okay.
swear you've seen this kid before. Well, bother.
What just
It is-
happened?
Oh, it's not important. Well, we should get going.
Are you from Gangcaster, child?
Sounds familiar.
Are you still the traveler guy?
The who?
Who are you calling father?
Oh no, we were talking to our. Don't mind it. We were just having an internal conversation.
We.
You guys now notice at this point, you look at this kid because the armor and clothing is much smaller. Like it's super big on him, so a lot of his stuff is shifted around. He's wearing a very familiar looking necklace as well.
What's your name, child?
What does the
I don't
necklace look like?
No, I don't think we have a name. It is the amulet Al used to wear when she was little that protected her.
Mm.
Like a square bluish sapphire.
I'm gonna stab the child.
You try to swing it, I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Well,
do
guess
I
who's
see
getting
her?
sword
Do I
swung
see
at
Def
them,
making the
Deft?
move?
Up to Deft.
Because I'm attaching.
No, I know what that is. I don't need to test it.
If
Don't
Nikki,
make jokes.
the harp, you feel the harp like strumming if the need to throw daggers at the small child. It doesn't know why, it just needs to. That was his favorite thing in the world.
I'm gonna say to the harp, I've broken instruments before. Don't make me break you. Behave.
It stops.
Hey, where'd you get that necklace?
Kind of like looks down it. I don't remember.
Have you ever played the dagger game before?
Daft.
Huh? And she smiles.
Hey, are
I
you
like
Allie's
you.
kid?
Who?
Allie's.
Who's that?
Is your mother named Allie?
No.
What's
You
your
In
would
mother's
think
fact,
so.
name?
my mother. Hold on. Now you're making me dig deep. Good lord, people. Oh, that's in the other book too, I think. Oh, there we go. Nope. Oh wait, I went away too far. Do. Huh. Trying to remember. Yep. Kind of slips my mind at the moment. Until I find it in the book, at least. Oh, there's the yellow book. You can keep talking to him, though. I'm just looking for it. I can answer other questions, too.
How did you get here?
Right. And he closes his eyes for a second. And when you open them up, you notice he has two different color eyes now. One is gold and one is brown. Oh. Yeah, we're here to help you.
Okay, cool. This isn't the greatest place for kids, but we have 3
Looks
now.
around it.
Great. Cool. Why do more children keep appearing?
Where?
Looks over to Tanya and Strix.
Tanya just glares back at you, I would assume. I'll take that as a yes.
You keep saying we. Do you got another friend in there somewhere?
Oh yeah, we're all friends.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. And it's nice of you to help us out, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you are.
And then you hear the other voice kick in while he's still a little kid. His mother was Elaine, by the way. His memory slips him sometimes.
I don't know if I know who
Does
that is.
that trigger anything for my memory?
I'll give you one more. Because that might trigger something for you. It's like, it's bugging you so much, like, it's on the tip of your tongue, but you don't know why you can't think of what it is.
I don't think I
Hate when
know
that
anything.
happens.
She died when I was young.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And then you hear the other voice. Well, then we really should get back to it.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you guys producing any light for your non-dark vision seeing friends?
I'm on fire, so
I just-
yes.
Oh, yeah. Easy
So
enough
I
to
can
do.
use the wand also if need be.
Sure. So we'll see you guys have light covered.
If his clothes are on, or if the extra clothes are on the ground as well, she'll pick those up.
Well, he's just wraps them around himself in a different way.
Okay.
He's still in them. He just kind of shifts to him.
I'll cast light on Rose so people can see around it.
All right. So you guys proceed forward. I'm trying to think who here actually was at that cave.
Ari, Deft, Theris, I think were the only people that were at that cave.
I've been there twice.
I may have made a map for this one.
Oh boy.
In Dreamland, everyone here has been at that cave. But
All right. So as you continue forward, I'll let you guys, whoever's been here before, can assist. I think Jason's your new tracking, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. So you can go ahead and roll with advantage with them helping you.
$17.
All right, you guys kind of continue into the night until you see different objects in front of you. They kind of, you think they're like an effigy at first, but then they look like large racks. And they have material kind of stretched out over them. Must be like a tannery or something.
Oh, I bet it's human skin.
For those who've been here before, they may already know what it is. For those of you who've not been here before, use your imagination. But there's a lot of them, and they're all full.
I don't even want to know where she's getting this.
How far away are they?
They're just kind of spread out, like as you're traveling through this area, there's like several racks.
As we're walking and one of them that's fairly close, I just kind of reach out my left hand and run my fingers across it as we walk by.
Nothing specifically that you can interact with in any special way, but if you had to wager a guess based on your last visit here, this is probably flesh of some creature. Whether it's human or not, you're not sure though.
Happy birthday, David, and welcome.
Happy birthday!
David!
Hey, welcome, David.
Welcome, David.
Happy birthday.
Welcome and happy birthday. We're all doing well. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. All right, so you guys have your password of the trace on, correct?
Yes, sir.
I believe so.
So as you get to this area that looks like it's actually more populated, like there's actually things living here, or at least making use of it. I need everyone to roll stealth checks unless you do not wish to be stealthy.
With a +10.
With a +10 because of pass without a trace.
Just didn't turn it
Oh,
on.
this might get real stupid real fast.
Yeah,
Do
did you apply pass without a trace to us or no?
No.
43.
No, you can just add a +10. What the?
Def
you get-
somehow on fire is completely invisible.
Where did Def go? We're
You
standing
guys-
beside him.
I'm
We cannot see
turning
him.
off the fire.
You just watch as he turns off the fire, and it's almost like the Batman movie where he just goes super stealth mode and he just disappears right in the middle of all of you.
Man, I'm debating whether or not to stealth.
Hang on, I've got to roll too. Happy pre-birthday, Crusade.
Ooh, lots of birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon doesn't stealth.
And Where's my stealth skill? There it is.
You just hear Rosie stomping through everything.
Actually, this Rosie's not that loud.
Yeah, don't worry. Solomon's being loud for everyone.
All right, so Tanya, that is a 17. So far, so good. You guys kind of just make your way through these things. Can't find the cave entrance though, as you guys kind of are looking around. Looks a little bit different than the other one.
Yeah, they probably upped security after
I
our
bet
whole
it's hidden behind an
debacle.
illusion.
Yeah. Man, if Leah were here, she could just walk right through that wall.
So what do you guys do?
Um,
Can anyone sense magic?
When you mentioned the illusion, that clicked something in my head, and I'm going to attempt a 6th level spell. I'm going to cast True Seeing.
Oh, nice.
So that would be a 18, maybe.
Can you see through objects? I forget. Think
No,
so.
that works.
It lets him see into the ethereal, and it lets him see through any kind of illusion or magical concealment. But it doesn't enable him to see through objects.
Yeah.
So
For
if it's
the
like
creature of True Sight notices secret doors hidden by magic and can see into the ethereal plane out to 120 foot.
thank you
So-
for the sub, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Krusang, for the sub.
Thank you. So as you cast it, you look about. There doesn't appear to be any illusions here. However, I will say, just as an added bonus, because of your background issues, we shall say, you do just see essences coming off of all of these hanging racks.
What? Do I know what kind of essence?
It kind of feels human. You want to investigate one further?
Yeah. And I'll also even, like I say, when we walk by, I was kind of running my hand along it on one of them. Kind of see if there's anything there to pull in.
As you investigate a little bit closer, roll a new investigation check. There's something strange about these. They're not just drying, but you can't put your finger on it.
just sort of random curiosity. Are any of them pink?
Would you like to look around for a little bit and see if there's any pink ones?
Oh, well, Theris looking about. She'll have a look.
You look around, not specifically, no.
Deft, have you ever done any such crafting in your misadventures?
What with skin? No, dude.
I just kind of give them that, like, really look.
Listen, the worst thing I got into was politics, okay?
So worse
It's
than
kind of
this.
cringes at you.
That's way worse than playing humans.
Tanya, I would say, as you're kind of walking around, at one point you notice you're walking, and then Ari or not Ari, Rosie, you just hearing like a thud sound behind you, and Ari is like halfway sticking into some sort of hole.
Have a good night, David, and happy birthday again. Thanks for stopping by.
Nah, buddy.
All right, David.
Do you need help?
Night,
then?
David.
Rosie. I keep saying Ari, I mean Rosie.
Oh, well,
I was confused for a moment.
I was like,
I was like, am I halfway through a hole? Is this an illusion?
So Rosie's just chilling out in the hole.
how deep's the hole?
But at least a couple of her arms are stuck at the top. But you watch, she lifts herself out.
Oh, then we can keep going.
And then you look and it's a hole. It goes down quite a ways.
How far down does it go?
How do you guys determine how far down it goes?
I can cast dancing lights if
Oh,
necessary.
yeah. Is there a rock anywhere? Can I find a rock?
Yeah, there's rocks.
I'll take a rock, cast light on it.
Sure.
And
I
drop it.
roll. Oh, it's a cantrip. Yeah, you just light up the rock. You check it down the hole.
Well, that's gonna. Yeah.
Alert anything that may be down there. I'm going to read you
Looks
into, or speaking
Like
in my
at least
mind
120 feet.
to the
Biggest hole?
Man, that could have been a tough drop.
Well, it kind of goes at an angle, like it topples down, and then you can kind of see it at the bottom. But yeah, that angle cuts off your view.
I'm going to kind of call out to the entity of the staff. Like, do you know what craft this is or what workings these serve? As I touch one of the skins again.
Oh yeah. So as you request that to the hand, because your hand's kind of cocky when it comes to this shit, the hand reaches on, and you watch as a seal appears that you did not see before, and you almost swear like you see the material pushing out against the seal, and then you kind of look over, and you almost feel like it draws your attention to a different spot, and you notice that there are racks with nothing there. But the wood on those racks is kind of like broken. Like they've already been used.
But I don't get any information that, other than seeing that now, I don't get like any knowledge of like what this is.
Other than the rune, it looks like whatever it is holding whatever is pushing out against it within this skin that's stretched out. Almost like they're contained within it.
I'm gonna look in it. Will they come off the rack? Like, will the skin come off?
I could try to pull one off if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna generally just tug at it, not trying to rip it, but just see if it will just pull straight off.
It's pretty tight to the edges.
Is it where
It's almost like it's adhered itself to it. You could force it off though if you really wanted to. You also noticed that little rock you threw down there that was lit up.
Did you not hear what I was saying? Or did you answer and I not hear it?
I answered, I thought.
I didn't hear anything. Did anyone else?
I don't recall hearing an inquiry after he mentioned that it could be forcefully removed.
Yeah, I asked, can we see the opposite side of the skin? Like if it's on the rack, or is it not visible?
Yeah, you can see the opposite side. It kind of it's hanging there like a normal rack would be. You can
Okay, dude.
access both sides.
I pull out my dagger and try and
Yeah,
just cut straight through, like where that seal is. Just kind of try to cut straight through it.
As you try to stab that, it doesn't break the flesh at all. But you can try to cut it off from the wooden frame it's on.
Sure, I'll take it off.
So like as you stab at it, it just kind of stretches. The first part you kind of cut off, you watch as it kind of snaps almost rubber bands towards the center. and it starts to kind of all shrivel up, and it starts to slowly disconnect from the wood. The wood kind of like twist with it as different parts disconnect, and then it kind of falls into a ground and starts rolling into like a little ball. Kind of gross looking. Do you let it do it, or what do you guys do?
I'm just watching it. Yeah.
So the ball just rolls up, and then it kind of starts to begin to expand.
Oh, it's gonna turn into something. There is.
Yeah, it is. I gingerly take like 4 or 5 steps back in case it needs to fill the area.
And then you just watch as it forms like little arms and legs, and it turns into a baby.
Like a totally normal, healthy baby.
Like a
immediately go
normalist
pick it up
looking
and
human
cradle
baby.
it.
Normal-ish looking.
It's got a little funky color to it.
I immediately go and pick it up and cradle it. Make sure it's okay.
As you go to pick it up, it kind of looks at you strangely.
It's a good thing Theros was closer. I was going to step on it.
What the fuck is with all these children in the abyss?
It's
And
a
then
tax
you just
layer.
watch as these giant jagged teeth exposed from behind it. It just hisses at you. It's gonna take a claw swipe at your face.
Oh my god.
It has no extra bonus. It's just flat. That's an 8. So it swings at you, misses, jumps out of your hand, and it starts clawing its way along the ground.
Nice.
And you watch as it pulls into that hole, and it kind of starts climbing down the hole.
Have you ever
okay.
seen the movie It's Alive?
Yep.
Any of you?
And I've taken a swipe at it as it
only
climbed down.
movie when I was a kid that gave me a nightmare. I've seen The Exorcist when I was a kid, all kinds of shit. That's the only movie that ever gave me a nightmare.
I remember those movies quite well. My mom always used to have them on, and like I'd watch even though I wasn't supposed to. It was great.
It's the
Try
only
it,
nightmare.
try
I've
it.
ever
So
had in
does
my
anyone
life.
try to, as it goes down that tunnel, is anyone trying to follow it, grab it, do anything before it goes down?
Oh, I'm going to punt it with the mace.
All right, so you try to catch it. Roll a dex check, just see if you can catch it before it gets down in there. It's
Oh, no,
going pretty quick.
I'm hitting it.
Well, it's down in the hole, and you're too small. Like you would have to physically crawl through the hole. So this is trying to catch it before it gets to the hole.
Oh, it would be
It's
funny if
fast.
I get it. You know,
No, that thing's just cooking.
I was hoping to hit it before it got to the hole.
I didn't know the night house was that.
Something that should have been.
Ugh.
Yep. That is pretty close to what this looks like as well.
Gross.
They were fast. Those little claws, they'd tear somebody's throat out just like real quick.
Yep. So
I'm just
that
clinging onto Ari.
that basically just crawled down the hole. And you notice there's a lot of these racks here.
I want to. Let's see. Do I have any actual functioning torches?
She'll just pull his head in and push his hair. It's okay. You can't hurt.
I have torches. I don't know if they're functioning.
You can make them functional.
I'll
Probably
do that.
together.
I'll burn racks.
I mean, you'll have to get someone else to light it on fire than Ari for you, but
Shots fired.
well, someone's
I
got
have-
to fire them.
I have a functioning Ari. I have a tinderbox.
Oh, excellent. We don't even need Ari anymore. We have a tinderbox. We're good to go. Hell yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It is better.
That
It works.
was about to be Theris, that picture in chat, but thankfully it missed.
There's just like, screw you guys. And pops out of the abyss.
All right, so it went down in that tunnel.
Oh, I can't fit down there, can I?
It's pretty small. You'd have to crawl.
We're gonna have to go down there, aren't we?
You guys do start to notice as you look around, there are more of those tunnels.
I hate this.
I'm going to light a torch.
You light a torch. Easy enough to do.
can I attempt to burn the racks with the leather?
Sure.
I do so.
How many do you attempt to light on fire?
Well, just one to start.
Yeah. So you hold the fire. Are you trying to burn the flesh itself or the frame?
The flesh itself.
So you hold it up.
Hmm.
Seems to have no effect on it whatsoever.
Burn the frames.
Sure, I'll burn this frame to
Sure.
see what happens.
Frame does take fire. After a little bit, the frame does start to break like the other one. You do hear a bit more screaming, and then this one starts to turn into a ball as well.
I stomp. I step on it.
Roll an athletics check. We'll call for this one.
All right. 19.
There you go. Let me double check how many hit points this has. Roll damage in chat.
It's 5 points of damage.
Okay. So you step on it, and then you feel force push against your foot, and this one starts to take off towards the tunnel. Different tunnel. It seems to be going to whatever one is closest.
Can I already feel that the tunnel it's running to with some unholy fire?
Yeah. What spell?
Bonfire.
Oh yeah. So you just put it in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through it. It does scream as it passes through it, but it passes through and continues down the hole.
Well, I'll just take down another frame and I'll play whack-a-mole.
All right.
See if your bonfire can burn this flesh, Ari, before he removes it.
Nods, and I suppose she'll conjure up the fire underneath the flesh.
So you're gonna conjure it like on the ground below it, or are you gonna conjure it
Yeah.
on it itself?
On the ground below it. I can't conjure it on top of it.
It's too high up in the air for what your bonfire is, so like it kind of smolders a bit so far, but it's not physically touching it.
It fills a 5-foot cube.
I say, how high is this thing? Because that's a 5-foot flame.
I think burn it is a proper reaction to this. I'm gonna help.
Oh, you're gonna go try to find one to burn too?
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
give it a
All right.
hug and ignite.
So it slowly does start to break down. You're trying to do one as well. What are you doing, Deft, while he's working on his?
Dude, I don't know. Just make it on fire.
Sure. Like how? You gotta give me something.
Here, I'll make this easier. I'm gonna just stand back. And let me see what level again. Man, I got so much to scroll through. Level 5. Oh, that's critical. I don't know how you want to play it the way I do. That's depends on the spell. I'm casting Dawn again, so that's a 60-foot radius, I believe, or not 60 foot, 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder that I can move around. That does radiant damage, 4d10 radiant, and I can that lasts for a minute, and I can move it as a bonus action.
So are you trying to obliterate racks as well?
Yeah, just moving them around, trying to burn the skin in the racks. Let's say this is a 30-foot radius, just pure radiant damage.
Yeah. So you just watch as this being kind of comes through and starts obliterating some of these things. It seems to work. Ari, as your flesh begins to catch onto the frame, the flesh itself begins to turn black and almost kind of pull back until it burns into ash. Seems both methods worked. Deft.
Hi.
So you have a small little section. Like, okay, I can do this too. I can do this. Roll a D100.
I'm just gonna like breathe in and blow out some fire from my mouth. I don't know, man.
Sure.
Oh,
So you kind of and you breathe out fire and you just watch as it blows like 50 feet out
oh God.
across this thing. Lights them on fire as well.
I just turned back to Ari, kind of stunned.
That's hot.
Did,
I mean, wow.
did you do that?
No? That was all you.
Oh, fear not.
That
And you
was
just see
impressive, Deft.
the other little child. It's due to your proximity to get the Gehenna gates. The Gehenna gates.
The what?
It touches your home plane, sir. By being this close to Gehenna, your powers are increased.
Dude, I don't know what that is.
And politics
Another
is all you
planet.
get into.
They were very intense politics, okay? Could you
What?
spell that out for me so I can write it down, please?
So, picture if the plane of fire is here, and hell is here, like in the middle-ish.
Say it's
But-
Gehenna if you're wanting to put it down, Deft.
So, Gehenna is the plane of fire?
No, it touches it though.
Is that here or my plane?
No, your plane touches the plane of Gehenna. We must be close to. There's a portal not that far away, which is probably why your fire is so strong.
Since when was my plane the plane of fire? I thought I lived on the material plane.
You really are kind of naive, aren't you?
Dude, nobody told me anything.
You're just figuring that out now.
Oh, this really is a fun group of people. I like it here. Oh, you didn't figure it out yet. That's right. That hadn't happened. Forget I said anything.
Figure what out?
Oh, it's not important. Don't worry.
No, I think it sounds kind of important actually.
I'll tell you what. If it matters, I will tell you. How about that?
See, this is why I don't know anything.
Really, do you pay attention to what you do?
I didn't really ask a lot of questions.
No, I get you on that one. And then you, as you're talking to him, you watch. So you had the gold eye and the brown eye. You watch the brown eye turn into a blue eye, and you hear a deeper voice come in saying, "We really should be moving forward. We don't have time to waste here."
That is so funny coming from a little boy body.
Like deep man voice.
Right.
What was his name again? Gates asking if he called him, was his name Steve?
Which one? The kid?
The husband.
Oh. He never gave a name.
He was a traveler.
He's a traveler. We've given him many names.
His
Depending on
name
what name it
is
is.
Steve.
Also, before we go, I'm going to move the sphere of, or the cone of dawn, or into that big hole.
None of them are big. They're all basically they're about the size that those creatures need to move in. So there's several you can kind of go over. They do kind of go down to an angle though. So unless something's actively in it, you're probably not going to hit much.
How did
Yeah,
your
I'm
marriage
just
go,
gonna move
Steve?
it in and out.
It's
I'm gonna
October!
October.
It's been October for 2 hours, people.
Yeah.
It's been October
Fucking
for 2 minutes, thank you.
Get on our level,
We just got up.
Californians.
We just caught up. So there seems to not be a cave entrance where the cave entrance used to be. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to take the dogs out to pee. I'll be right back.
It's just
Yeah,
what
I
has
like
to
that
be
one.
said then down one of the holes.
I don't want to go in there, man.
Do it.
Going down there would be a good way to die.
Well, there must be some way she's using to get down.
If you give me a short rest, I could set a homunculus down there.
I don't think we have that kind of time.
Why would she need a way in to enter other than magic?
I mean, I guess she could try and teleport in.
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know if she can even teleport. I've never seen her teleport. And if she wants to bring victims in,
It seems they bring themselves.
look, there's got to be some way in.
There really doesn't. But if you want to
Yeah.
waste your energy, go ahead.
Do you have a better idea?
We could leave.
I need to get my heart.
You know what? I'm gonna. Is Castle still here? Did you get up to? Okay, I'm gonna pull out my little orb of finding things.
Sure.
Please find Ari's original heart. And I put it down.
It is not an object.
Are you sure?
He set it down, does not move.
Once things are dead, don't they become objects?
Yeah, if it were dead.
Sorry, buddy.
It was a good idea. Suppose while we wait for Theris to determine whether or not anything is down there, let's have a look around. Maybe we can find some entrance.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I miss anything?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you want to send Ben down one of the holes? See where it goes?
I can. Say, it'll take me a bit. I've got to resummon him.
How much time do you need?
What is fun for me? Is that an hour?
You're familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he die, or was he just... I don't remember last time we had him, if he was just in the pocket. If he's in the pocket, I can just summon him. I don't remember if he was killed or not again.
I think he did end up dying.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he got. I was trying to look at Mars's. No, I think yours got taken out. So yeah, if you did as a ritual, well, you don't really have to because it's a level 1 spell here. Not that big of an issue. But if you want to do it as a ritual, it'd be an hour and 10 minutes. Otherwise, it's an hour.
Yeah, say I thought normal casting was an hour, so.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll have to be here
Yes,
a bit. We'll be vulnerable.
You definitely can do it then.
Do we want to wait that long? What about Rosie?
I don't know if Rosie can fit.
You don't think so?
Didn't she get stuck in the hole?
When she fell in it with her arms, you never know. She couldn't really fight it, though. That's the downside for most of you. If there is anything down in these holes that is going to attack you, you're not going to have much room to fight. It's going to basically be however much you can move your arms while they're out in front of your body climbing through a hole.
That would be kind of cool. Crusade's asking if chat could be the familiar. Yeah, those of us that have familiars, mine's dead.
Oh, what about
What
your
about Socks?
familiar? Yeah, Sock's alive. Why don't
Sock
you
is
send your-
not just my familiar. He is royalty. He is my little brother. I would never send him into danger.
So everyone else is.
There's scary babies down there.
So you're willing to use the other ones as expendable other than yours? So are we going down or not?
If we can find out what's down there first, we should.
Oh, I thought those creepy baby things were down there. By the creepy baby things climbing down there.
Well, yeah, there are those, but they gotta be going somewhere, right?
Yes, down there.
So if I go first, you'll all follow.
Just
Yeah.
what I needed. I summon an arcane eye and send it down.
Oh, there you go. All right, Arcane Eye.
Once the scouting's done, Solomon will go first.
That's a fail, isn't it? Not like a bad fail.
On
The
no, I
level
need a
4?
16. No, it's
Okay,
level
okay,
2.
okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
I'm sorry, it is level 4. That's 16 is what I need.
So you get your eye and you send it down.
Yep.
It's invisible, I think, right? Or visible?
Correct.
Yep.
It's invisible.
All right.
You can move
So
through
you-
as small as like an 1 inch area.
You send it down. And there's these interweaving tunnels. It's kind of hard to keep track of where you are, but you go through. Most of them look empty, but you do see like bits of bone. You find like a couple teeth that you can see on the ground, like in these tunnels. And you see little claw marks as things have traversed their way along these tunnel paths. But you don't see anything currently. Roll what do we want to call this? Roll a survival check as you're kind of eye tracking.
Also, if it's relevant, he does still have true sight.
All right, so you kind of go through some of these areas and then you stop above one part and you look down and there's like a crack in the stone. And you just see all these little eyes like looking up from the cracks. And then they kind of like scatter.
You say there's more of the babies?
Yeah. Like you found a room with at least like 12 of them in a little crack in the stone. Looks like they live down here. You continue looking around.
Yeah, they seem to notice the eye though.
No, they're just being weird down there. You see, as you go through these tunnels, you see several of these things just like living in little cracks of the walls. This seems to be where they make their home. And then you see what looks like smoke kind of coming through one of the corridors, the little tunnels. Do you follow?
Sure.
All right. As you kind of go, you hear sounds. And you hear two voices talking to each other. Sounds like older women. Let me get you a map. As you find a much larger room. Just this real quick. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Much better. All right. Here you go. So your eye is currently coming in from that southern tunnel. Let's just give you an eye token. You can see the map, I'm assuming, yeah. No light issues.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Let's get you an eye.
You said coming from the southern tunnel?
There's your eye. So you hear coming from like up and to the right, you hear where the voices are coming from. You smell funky smells, and the smoke and whatever this smell is kind of all heading out towards your direction, towards fresh air.
I'll scout around the left side, moving around just to check everything before I head towards where the voices are. I see there's a cage over there. Check it out.
All right, so as you kind of move yourself over in this direction, you do see off to your right two very large ogre-sized hags, which you've seen these before. However, they look very familiar to you. But something seems off about them. And they're
I'll be
just kind of,
describing to the group what I'm seeing.
you almost notice like there's bits of bone sticking out of the two of them. And they seem to be over this cauldron brewing something.
She killed and raised her sisters?
Or when we killed them, they were sent back here.
If there's bones sticking out of them, I don't think they're alive.
Yeah, because this wasn't their home plane either.
Try to carefully just skirt all the way around towards the, like coming around this way. And
As you do kind of notice one kind of turns around and looks about the room as you're behind a rock. Then puts its head
yeah, it
back,
would
'cause they
definitely
do
be
have
kind of
the
like
ability to
peeking
see.
around rocks to see if it and moving when they're not looking.
They're just making soup.
So you kind of keep an eye on them as they're doing this, and you relay it back. Anything else you do, or what are you guys talking
Was
about?
there
while
anything in
this
the
is going on?
cage?
Oh, you make it over to the cage? Yeah.
Yeah, that drawing out. I'm going to cautiously move around the room. I want to check the cage and anything else. I can't tell. Are those roots by
notice.
where I was stopping, or what is that?
Yeah, they're just roots. In the cage. Oh, please. That one is just a dead body. It's like a little dead dwarf skeleton. I can take that off too. As you do walk around the room, they're going to take another perception check.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use those roots and things to kind of move in between them,
Mhm.
not just being in the open.
All right. So as you kind of look about, they seem to not notice you. And then you notice as you're peeking around at one point, as you go and watch them brew, you watch as another eye pops up in front of your eye looking at you. And then you watch as it flashes pink and you lose the visual on your eye. It gave you pink eye.
It would appear my presence has been noticed, or at least the
That's
eye was.
unsanitary.
Did you see my heart at all?
Did I happen to see it, or anything, or hear it?
You didn't see anything there in the cage, but I mean, they were cooking something.
I didn't get to see what was in the pot or in the chest behind a rock that was near them.
Was through these tunnels the only route you saw?
It's a bit of a maze of tunnels, and those children are infest the area. They hide in cracks in the wall, and they're all over.
Anyone got any big spells to deal with this?
Said teleportation, which should get us to do.
I was gonna close her eyes and focus in on her heart again to see if anything's changed about that feeling.
Can do earthquake.
That would be awesome. Roll a D100 as you kind of try to feel whatever you can on that one.
52.
Don't pick up much. Night.
All right. Good night, Tanya.
Have a nice night, guys.
Right?
Good
Night,
night.
man. Could I tell about how far I traveled, like how far down or anything that was?
If you had to give your best guess, maybe like 500 feet. Maybe give or take 100 feet, depending, because you had some turns.
It was
Sounds
deep.
best. Anyone?
I will
Yeah,
say,
so
right
you-
before I zapped you, one of the things you would have seen near to these people, there were 3 very familiar looking dolls sitting on that stone by them. One looked an awful lot like Deft. One looks an awful lot like Solomon. And one looks like Leah.
Are you for real?
She said because her trial. And
That explains your knee pains earlier.
So they may be in the process of making said things as we speak.
We gotta go and stop them then. Anyone have anything for tunneling?
Have anything
Solomon
what?
looks at you.
For tunneling?
Tunneling.
Yeah.
Not in particular.
I have a shovel.
I've seen you teleport before.
Can't use anything beyond basic magic here.
Can't or won't.
Saw what happened last time I tried to teleport.
Fear not. If anything weird happens to you, I will just whack you again.
It's acceptable. Let's go.
Look, I tried to use like a minor teleport. Something big.
And
I don't think it's gonna work.
so won't. Understood.
However, the magic's here and I don't work well together.
I'm gonna send my echo through.
All right. Your echo does have to crawl. How far away can you summon him? Just to where you can see, or
30
Kelsey.
feet that I can see.
Hang on just a
All right,
second. Gates saying everyone seems to settle down sooner than he thought there. If the session isn't going to end soon, in the next 20 minutes or so, he can jump in.
we are probably going to end soon, and Sunthe is not currently here right now. You could always hop in chat and hang out.
They was fighting some big monster that like Superman punched him across.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
having
yeah.
fun with your friend.
How did your marriage go?
Yes, Steph
Yeah.
is trying to tell us all you got married. It was excellent.
We also failed to persuade you to come along with us.
This is true.
Yeah, the echo will crawl through.
All right. So your echo begins crawling down. What's everyone else doing?
I'm just gonna sit up there and have my sight and sound through that.
I mean, I could blow some fire down the holes, but I don't know how effective that is going to be. Also, I'm not super keen on roasting babies. That feels wrong.
Those are evil spirits in the guise of children.
They look like little babies, though, even though they're weird and sharp.
Hey, Solomon stomped on one.
Didn't
I
even
know.
kill it.
And it was a very messed up visual, thank you.
I was gonna play whack-a-mole, but they all got roasted.
You missed session and you didn't even get married.
All right.
And
So
it's not even
Solomon-
till tomorrow? What the hell?
you begin going, and then you watch as all of a sudden your echo vanishes as something strikes you from above. And you just hear a hiss coming from down the tunnel.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Hey, kiddo,
You've done this before.
can you make us small?
I suppose so.
Would that help? That might help.
Are you asking Strix or your buddy?
Our buddy, who made things small.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
I don't know why. It feels like it would help if we were smaller.
All right. How would I word this spell? And he starts
Each
going
group-
into a nonsensical kind of random jarble of words, making up this strange incantation.
We each undergo a magical girl transformation.
This dude's just making up a spell on the spot. Okay.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Unless you choose to fail it, because you did.
I'm gonna choose to fail it.
I don't need to choose to fail it. I failed it on my.
Yeah, I don't have to choose.
Yep. So as all of you are sitting there, you all begin to kind of slowly shrink. And then you stop shrinking. You are all 6.
Honey, I Shrek the Adventurers.
Not again!
6
You're
years
all-
old.
You're all kids again.
Six-
All of your
Yes.
stuff scales with you, so like you have a tiny little suit of armor. It's adorable.
I was
This
picturing like
is-
all of our robes and cloth hanging off of us.
This happened last time, too. We got
This is
turned into
really
babies.
This is not exactly what we meant.
You said smaller.
I thought like shrinking, not
Smaller, not
Young.
younger.
And then you hear a deep voice coming from behind you guys. Well, this might prove a problem for me.
You get bigger.
Its drinks grew up. I don't have a picture. He
Dude, they grow up so fast.
looks like this. I guess I can't really do this for Discord, but here you go, people. Well, I can do it for Discord. I can't do it for chat. I don't have a record. That's what he looks like, though, in case you're curious.
All right. Well, Ali knows how to pick them.
No, this isn't Ali's man.
That's correct.
Ali's
No, this
man is
is
the other
Tricks,
one.
tricks. Oh, got you. All right.
I guess that means I stay up here. You are adorable kids, though. Don't stay out too late, or you'll
gonna-
go to bed early.
I start punching his ankles.
Stop that.
Well,
There's
Ari's
a
powers
chat, can see.
manifested when she was 8. She's gonna test to see if she has any sorcery left.
You go to conjure. It's still black flame. You have all of your abilities in your intellect. You are just in the bodies of an extremely well-conditioned bodies of 6-year-olds.
Yo, I've
But-
got abs. Hell yeah.
You can maneuver through these tunnels better than you could previously. Still a
You
little
can
bit
undo
close
this
quarters,
again.
but at least you can manage.
You'll be able to undo this, right?
All right, let's get moving.
All right, Strix, don't get eaten by babies.
Solomon will send his echo in first and then follow.
Your little cute echo goes in before all of you.
Oh, hang on.
Mhm.
Before we go in there, to start out with, I need to roll an Arcana check. I need a 20 on that. Okay, well, that's no problem. So, Holy Aura goes off. And then also, I need to do another one. What level? Level 5, so I need 17. Oh, did I get it? There we go. I got to roll. Where's the chart?
Don't be so excited.
Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Let me pull it up for you.
Ooh. Hey. He doesn't have to be excited. I will be.
There it is.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, except that's
Friendly
easy
creature,
to fix,
huh?
though. Because I can just cure poison. But maybe something bad will go off again because I'm gonna try again. That's missed by 1, so nothing happens, but it's not a screw up.
Damn.
So, who's the one who
Not a screw up.
randomly gets killed?
Oh, rolling lower.
Go on.
Oh, that's two
Oh,
of
no,
them.
it goes off. So, that, oh, here, I'll put it on there.
Who gets poisoned?
No,
no
Solomon, you
idea.
get Holy Weapon also.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys have no idea who gets poisoned.
Well, if
It's this
anybody starts
creature.
showing signs of it, I will
Mhm.
fix them.
I have a feeling I know exactly who got poisoned.
Same.
And then what was my other button? Okay. And so we're all glowing with holy energy.
Great.
Or,
I'm a
or
glow-in-the-dark
maybe unholy
godlike.
energy. I don't know.
I feel like Ari, given her outfit, just needs to be like covered by a sensor bar now.
All right.
Yeah, she'll head in after Solomon.
I'll cast Globe of Darkness over Ari.
Nice. All right. So as the children descend down into the tiny little, that's how you can tell it's good,
That's 4
Mhm.
hours also.
tunnels,
Oh my god.
we'll pick up here next week as you face off against creepy little evil babies.
And Law and Order.
Way better than guard dogs, people. Nothing like having to crawl through tunnels with little creepy children.
Yeah.
Good game.
Nice. So thank you everybody who joined us.
Mhm.
Thank you for the subs and the follows and all that good stuff. We will be back tomorrow night with some Grimdark. And I'm going to have to come up with some special stuff because we're kicking off October, so I need to make it extra spooky.
Oh, that's true. We gotta get
Ah,
some stuff
You know,
going.
we got to start
I
getting
gotta get
about...
mine too.
Yeah, well, mine's already got some eerie crap going on what they were already doing, so that's almost
I gotta
normal
think.
for my setting.
We'll,
But
we'll still be down here at Halloween. Well, yeah, it depends on you guys. We're after this layer. There's only one place to go to the exit unless you found a better way out. So we might be getting out, but who knows? I have evil things once we get back out of here too.
anything to plug for Tuesday or anything?
No, nothing specific. We'll just pick right back up and go from there. See how it goes.
Okay, everybody have an awesome weekend, and hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow night for some Grimdark. Have a good night.
Have a night,
Good
everybody.
night, everyone.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.